Okay.
Five breaths. So Richard, did you see any colours in the breath?
I think we're talking blacks and reds.
Okay. So the floor is yours to share.
Okay.
You don't have to be short.
5 for 10? That's okay.
And can you speak up as well?
Yeah, sure. Okay. COVID to me was trying to make work as normal. Constantly going back into the office, the journey, trying to keep normality, keeping the straight and narrow. The positive, the light was friends. Using technology with friends, but bending the rules. Rules are for the guidance of wise men and the obedience of fools. So we bent the rules to stay the closest to the closest friends. Was safe, was careful, but didn't always follow the rules to the letter. And with that bending of the rules, a closeness was formed. A support network, support bubble. We could work together, we could live together. I guess the darkness was some of the work, and certainly the loss of gigs and social activities outside of close friends. Like I say, the light was really, really close friends and working with those friends in a positive manner. Be it for music, or for support, for closeness. I remember one lockdown where it was cycling, and we both met from different directions on bicycles. And then went for a lovely cycle ride together. That was good. And there were other times working with Grace, we kept the music flowing. We kept being productive and creative. And now, as we see the end of lockdown coming, the gigs have started, the loud music, the photography, the closeness of friends, being able to hug.
Give a little bit more.
You like some more? Where else are we going? Yeah, it goes down to being safe, looking out for others, being careful with those that you really love, doing anything you can for them while keeping them safe, yet pushing the emotional barriers to make, to keep the sanity, to get out, to be part of nature, to be part of the world. We are gregarious people, and in solitude we don't work. The crowds are good. Crowds working together, playing together, are what we need. Be it gigs or football, not football, yeah. But certainly be it gigs. You're in a crowd of a couple of hundred people and you're all rooting for the same band, having a great time. That's been lost 18 months. Yes, we're one-on-one and we're keeping our close friends safe. We're standing up for those friends. And one-on-ones are lovely. Sometimes you want to be in a crowd. You want to be anonymous. It's the social contact which has been lost through COVID and through lockdown. And people are clamouring to get that social contact again. Yeah?
Yeah, unless you've got something else you want to say.
No, I think that was it.
Okay, right. So you can turn round and I'll
Here we go.
tell you what is what.
Wow. People.
Yeah. So basically, I think it started.
You
How did it
You
start?
stand to your left.
It started, I believe, going a bit like this because it was like you starting. So basically, as well, if I tell your story, it will be told on the doodle.
Mm.
Do you see what I mean? So I don't know whether you want that to be told.
Yeah, I don't think I've said actually anything I would be afraid of.
Okay,
And you, by all means, use the audio footage. It's fine.
okay. So,
'Cause
okay,
there's
so,
nothing being said which
okay.
should be.
Okay. So basically, where did I start off? Because there was quite a lot to go in there. Okay, so this was your first you here, with other people, keeping people safe, like you were talking about the music here, that as things, whilst COVID was still going on, you were able to support and be amongst musicians who you love, bands,
Yeah.
music, be supportive and so on. Here again, you know, there you are with some support and being supportive too. Do you see your hand here holding this little person here?
Mm.
Okay. Up here was your bicycle ride. You know,
Yeah.
you were saying you were going, having
Yeah.
a bicycle ride, and then you met this other bicycle rider
Yeah.
here, friend here. These here are the, also here, this person here, this is also you here.
Mm-hmm.
How you were experiencing lockdown. This is also, again, you see, another little figure here.
Mm-hmm.
This is you. This was when you paused, and I felt that you
Yeah.
really weren't so sure. But as you did talk, it did lead into things like all
Crowds.
these people and the crowds that were
Yeah.
able to enjoy things. And this was the light as well. Instead of just all the darkness, this was the light.
Mm.
What else did we have? How I started was before the people went in, it looked like it was going to be very angular. For some reason, I just felt that it was very angular. So here, like this, these kind of lines,
well,
like this.
I think we started talking about work, and that's angular and lines and engineering.
Yeah, exactly. That was the first thing and then we have the softness here. The softness here.
Work is angular, whereas friends and families are soft.
Yeah. So you have this, it turned into this. This was after the angular, and then here again we see it, and again here we see it.
Yeah, very good.
So this is your translation, darling.
Yeah.
And your colours were red and black.
Well, I promised to say some of the darkness of the lockdown and the feelings were dark.
Yeah.
Whereas some of the lighter stuff, you're going to probably hope you had some whites in there as well.
Yeah.
And then in between the whites and the darks is, of course, the reds.
Yeah.
The
So
music
I
is
will.
red, the brightness is, the fun is red.
Dark can always be lightened up as much as the light can be exchanged for darks.
Yes, there's always shadows.
Yeah. And then here. That will be quite. What I'm going to do is that's going to be black acrylic. So I'm just going to leave that for now, and then I'm going to paint it in.